Tell me about that conversation. How did that go?
I said to him, Mr. President, may I call you next week to talk about some things I'd like to talk to you about regarding El Paso? And he said to me, well, why don't you just ride with me to the airport? So I said, sure. So on the way over there, he brought up the wall and the fence, and I said, yes, the CBP says there is a place for a physical barrier, but it's not a panacea and the whole thing.
When you were with the president and you told him about the history, you told him that you were not a city that was suffering a major crime wave, what did he say?
It seemed to resonate with him. I mean, he'd never been here. The only time he'd been here for his rally was he flew in at night and he left at night. And he corrected me from the podium for my comments.
Right, he came down here and he criticized you. He says, I don't care whether a mayor is a Republican or a Democrat, they're full of crap when they say that basically the wall didn't make a big difference.
I said I'd been to a proctologist and I was doing much better.
Did you bring up that incident?
No, we were talking, he kind of did. He kind of did. And I said,
what did he say?
He said, you're a rhino. I said, no, sir, I'm not a rhino.
A Republican in name only.
I said, I simply corrected the misinformation you were given by our Attorney General, and that's all I did.
What did he say?
He just kind of grinned.